What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with Follow in Reverse. This time we checking out The Drug in Me is Reimagined. Okay, now I do have a reaction already to The Drug in Me is You, but on that one it was a lyrical video because I was afraid of copyright strikes and takedowns and stuff. But you guys were telling me that Ronnie actually watches the reaction, so I didn't have to worry about that. So that was a sigh of relief because I always like to look at the music videos that I'm doing reactions to because I feel like that gives us the listeners more of a deep peer inside what they envision this song to be. Now, Ronnie has changed a lot, right, since the beginning of, since the original recording of The Drug in Me. And you guys are telling me that this one actually there's no change in the sound. It's more about the change in the, pretty much, the visuals and everything. But we're about to find out. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Staring in my face, the feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case. My body's trembling, sends shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here,
Oh my goodness. Yo, that sounded completely different. All right. Woo. All right, so let's just try to break this down just a little bit. I'm going to reverse on what I thought about when I first listened to the first version of Drug and Me Is You. That whole entire time when I was looking at it, of course I was looking at the lyrics, so I didn't really see any much of the video. I mean, I went and looked at the video after I got done with the lyrics. The whole entire time, the lyrics were leading me to believe that it was possible that the drug in me was you. I was thinking that maybe it was, a woman, and then seeing this video, the woman was a drug. And seeing this video, the drug in me is reimagined, looking at this video. Now I'm starting to think, especially when he talks about the coffin and the misery, I'm starting to think maybe the drug in me is himself, like him trying to get over himself. Now, I want to point back to how the structure of the song was, right? We started really, really nice and calm. It's interesting that he decided to go the more classical route with the strings and the pianos. Definitely a different shift of mood from the first song. This one almost sounded like it was done like with grace, like I say, it was reimagined. So it's going to be somewhat completely different, reimagined pretty much. So we went from grace, softness. There was a point in there where it was like the rage was attempting to come out, but then he dialed it back by like maybe one right before just simply exploding. So it's as if you was telling a story, and then you get to like the sub climax, and then you get to like the maximum climax where everything was just pretty much burning down like we saw here. With this one, it's just an explosion of emotion, right? It's almost as if he was consoling within himself all of these things, and then it gets to the point to where it starts boiling down, and now you just either are lashing out, or it's just like a bottleneck in a soda and you just simply done exploded, right? It's interesting also the elements that he's chosen, right? He's in the snow, so this is giving me the thought of maybe he was frozen in time. You know what I mean? You know how when you get soaked with your feelings, or in the fact, if this is about a woman, sometimes, love sucks and you feel like you're frozen in place, right? And then the song and the lyrics are kind of more gearing towards a breakout, if you will. Or in this case, if you don't break out, you literally have a meltdown or you blow up. You know what I mean? So I like to think of this part right here is pretty much the anger, like lashing out because what's going on either within himself or with this lady is not being resolved. So therefore set fire to everything and watch everything burn, right? Like this is going on. Now what I can't wrap my head around is the inclusion of the dancers, right? Especially with this veil they got over their face. It almost kind of reminds me of tears. And they got this eyeshadow in their eyes as well. And usually you see that on like people who paint. Well, actually, I don't know anything about makeup. I'm sitting here thinking about a skull. You know what I mean? When they darken the eye sockets, but everything else doesn't look like it's touched, which is interesting, right? Because usually when you think of, oh, that's right, he had vampire, I think I saw a glimpse of the things in his mouth as well. So that's also interesting. Vampire, huh? Yeah, vampires like the cold, or they're pretty much dead inside. So cold, right? Brittle. Yo, let's go. And then maybe the end, right? Because vampires hate fires, representation of burning it away. What is going on here? We went from classical. You think about vampires, right? Like in the lore and everything. And they are always like the classy bunch. They're the ones with the nice robes on and the no mirrors in the house with the bare rugs on the floor. You know what I'm saying? They got the chandelier bed. I don't even know what that looks like, but they got it. Real fancy and everything. So I think that also helps with the decision to go more classical. But that ending, I was not expecting that to just bust out of nowhere. And even this right here is a little bit different from the original as well. This one almost kind of went full on metal, if you will, versus the original, which had more of a pop feel, right? Because isn't that what it was? It was like pop rock or like like goth rock. This one had more of a metal feel. So from beginning to the end, this whole entire thing was reimagined. Oh my goodness, bro. There's just so much going on in this. I hope I got enough. I mean, we even got the silhouette of the drummer back there, which kind of giving me the idea. I don't think they ever show like, oh no, they do. They do show an actual picture of him. You got to include the drummer in there, man. He's out there going fire. Where's that picture of the princess that was being set on fire? That was interesting as well. Let's see if I can find that snapshot. Probably won't. I wanted to see it because it was so beautiful. It's like an end result. Okay, probably not gonna find it. It's so skimpy. You never know what seconds is, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's beautiful. Oh, here we go. That's beautiful. It almost kind of looks like wings on the back of them, the kind of the way that it's placed, right? Like fire wings. And then she's burning up. So, oh, I guess that's freaking go. I don't know. I still haven't made a decision if this is if the drug in him is himself or if it's the lady. Because if the lady wasn't in here, I totally would have thought that maybe he was talking about himself. But that's just throwing me a curve right there. But anyways, those are my thoughts about this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.